Funding for Common Core State Standards and ELLs is provided by the American Federation of Teachers Innovation Fund.
We've been very fortunate to have the opportunity to do this grant with Diane August and David Pook and AFT in Coleraine, Colorado.
So the question of the day is, why does Mandela bring up the progression of
the teachers, I feel like, gained a thorough understanding about the need to be very explicit about what they're doing in reading and writing. A good portion of our students have a facility with listening and speaking far beyond what they can do academically in reading and writing. And so for our teachers to spend some real time understanding what the needs are for students at a reading far below grade level really, I think, provided them a lot of insight as to what they can do for their lessons to really meet those needs of the students and push them towards meeting the Common Core.
Just learning more about the Common Core, this is a huge shift for us, and what does that mean for ESL students? And now I can really understand what it does mean for ESL students and how I can get my students to really achieve these standards.
We're going to review the standards that I want you guys to target today, okay? So the literacy standards cite strong and thorough textual evidence to support analysis, what the text says explicitly, as well as inferences drawn from the text. In other words, I will be able to give evidence for my answers, okay?
I always begin the lesson with the standards, and I always revisit as a closing activity, because I want them to be responsible for their own learning, having them know what's going on. Why am I doing this activity? And so they can explain how did they get there, how did they hit that standard. They understand the big deal about this, and that this is a big national move and a national shift. This is what all ninth graders everywhere should know.
I do understand that it's a challenge that we will be grappling with for quite some time. But I think through this process, I've learned that there are some supports that can be put in place to help the students meet some of these demands.
I am insanely grateful for this project. I really think this is just unbelievable that we were able to participate in this project. And just what I knew, if I could imagine that I would be sitting here in August, I've been anxious the whole way through, but just thinking I will never be able to complete this. There's just no way. There's no way I can do this. And just knowing now, I've done it, and I did it pretty okay. I was like, I did it okay.